Okay, guys, welcome to our Pilates class this morning. I hope everybody is able to jump on and can hear and see me all right. Welcome to YouTube today, and welcome to everybody on Instagram. My name's Sophie. I'm going to be taking you through a Pilates class today. It's going to be quite dynamic, so we'll get a bit of stretch and strengthening work in. It's brought to you by Trainify. We hope you like it, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get started. For today, you will just need your mat or a soft space to work from. For you YouTubers, I will probably just move the camera a little bit through the session so that you can see fully what we're doing. But let's get started, guys. We're going to start lying down. So bring yourself down to the mat, bringing yourself onto your back. And let's, actually, I've changed my mind. We're not going to go onto your back. You're going to go actually onto hands and knees. Hands and knees to start. So we're going to just do a little bit of mobility work, finding some space through the spine. So bring yourself down, bringing your knees underneath your hips, your hands underneath your shoulders. And we're starting with a cat-cow stretch. So take a deep breath here, in through the nose. And as you exhale, tuck your tailbone, draw your navel to your spine, chin to chest, rounding through the back. And then as you inhale, reverse that movement, lift the tailbone towards the ceiling, roll the spine down, shoulders pull down, chin lifting. And just continue this in your own time. Exhale to flex the spine. Inhale to extend, arching the back. Thinking about that as a wave of movement coming from the tailbone all the way up towards the base of the head. Let's go here for another 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Let's finish in our neutral spine. So find a place that's halfway between all the way up and all the way down. And we're bringing this now into a rotation. So take your left hand and place it underneath the body, dropping the left shoulder towards the mat. And then reverse that movement. Open the arm up, reaching towards the ceiling. Draw the shoulder blades together as if you're trying to stack your arms one on top of the other. Let's inhale to lace under. And exhale, open. So we're getting a bit of shoulder activation here. Upper back muscles working to open the chest out. And at the same time, mobilizing the spine. Try to keep your pelvis fairly still here. So we're not swaying the body from side to side, really just trying to take it into that rotation. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one with the up stretch, reaching. Lovely work. Place the left hand down onto the floor, underneath the shoulder, and let's switch sides. Right arm reaching under first. Drop the shoulder towards the mat. And exhale, open. Stack the arms, shoulder blades drawing together. Let's go here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Finish the one you're on with that up stretch, reaching the arm up, open the chest, narrow the shoulder blades, and then bring it back down to center. Make sure we're in that neutral spine here. We want to think that the front body is just pulling gently away from the floor, so we're not sagging the spine down. So abs switched on, chest elevated. From here, extend your left leg away and hold. So that left leg is back. The rest of the body has stayed completely still. So the arms still straight, the shoulders and hips are still square to the mat. Let's go. Inhale now, bend the knee, bring it over the mat. Exhale, push away into your kickbacks. Inhale, bend. Exhale, extend. Gently starting to warm up through your core. Abs are working to stabilize your trunk. Finding that stability. Let's go for another 2. Last one, kick away, hold. We're going to add the arm in now. So with the left leg extended, reach your right arm overhead, stretching through the limbs. Big breath in. As you exhale, pull the arm and leg in and away and in. So simultaneously pulling the arm and leg together and sending them away, still keeping the rest of the body still, trying not to move through the spine. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Move the arm and leg away, reaching through them. Now abduct the arm and leg away from your center line. So take them out to the side as much as you can, and then back to the middle. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. So this doesn't have to be a big movement, really just trying to find those little stabilizers around the hips and the spine and the shoulder. The rest of the body stays still. Feeling those glutes, the arm, the abs, for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Coming into a stretch in 4, 3, 2. Last one, bring the hand down onto the mat. Pull your right foot up now and sink back into pigeon pose. So your right foot's high, your right leg sort of crossed in front of you, and you're sliding the leg back into your glute stretch. Try and find length through the spine here. You can walk the hands in if you need to. Equally, you could take the elbows down if you wanted to go deeper into that stretch. Deep breaths here. Nice. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Bring yourself back to hands and knees, and we're working through the other side now. So starting with just the leg, find your neutral, lift the front body away from the floor, keeping the hips and shoulders still, extend the right leg away. Let's go. Inhale, pull the leg in. Exhale to send it away. So we'll change the breathing up a little as we work through this to suit the purpose. As you exhale, navel to spine. Keep that sense of pulling up the front body without arching the back, just maintaining that neutral. Hips are square and steady. Let's go. 2 more here. Reach away, 2. And in. 1 more. Lengthen it away. And hold. Left arm reaching through now. Keep the front body engaged. And we go. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale. Tighten those abs as you pull the limbs in. Try not to round the spine. Keep it long. Looking for that height and length through the arm and leg as it stretches out. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Lengthen away. Abduct the arm and leg out to the side and close. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. Breathing into the belly. Finding balance. Reducing the range if you need. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From there, bring that left foot high and sink back into your pigeon pose again. Stretching out the left glute. Find that range that feels like a good stretch. Trying to keep your spine long and your hips square. Deep breaths. Drawing down a little bit deeper if you need to. Final 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, from there now, just cross your legs underneath you so that you can sit back onto your mat. We're coming all the way down onto the floor now. So scoot the bum forward and lie all the way down. resting gently down onto the floor. Have your heels hip width apart on the mat, and just bring your thumbs and find your lower rib with your 2 thumbs on each side. Then with your little finger, your pinky finger, place that onto your hip bone. So thumbs on ribs, little finger on the hip bones. We're just working into our pelvic tilting now. So take your breath in. As you do, arch your lower back. Notice that your fingers and thumbs will start to separate further away from each other. Expand the belly. And then on the exhale, reverse that movement. Press your lower spine into the floor, noticing that the fingers and thumbs will close up and become a little bit shorter towards each other. And again, inhale, arch the back, expand the belly. Exhale, imprint the spine, navel to spine, abs scooping in. So really try to hollow out the tummy and feel those muscles deflate. Go again, inhale to arch. Exhale. Warming up those deeper abs. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On your last one, hold your imprint. So you want to feel like your fingers and thumbs are quite close and the tummy is drawing in. From there, reach your arms up over the chest and pause. And then with the right leg first, just lift the toes off the floor so it's just your heel that's down. And as you inhale, slide your right foot away along the mat. Exhale, bring it back in. And then the other side. Let's go, inhale, sliding the left foot away, toes up, heel slides across. And exhale, pull it in. So the key here is to engage those abs and keep your lower back gently pressing down into the floor. So you're always keeping that hollowed out position, trying to connect your ribs towards your hips. Nice job, guys. Now, if you wanted to make this a little bit harder, stretch the arms back just a little and keep your ribs heavy onto the floor. So if you've taken the arms back and you notice that your ribs have started to lift up, just reduce that range, bringing them a little bit more over the chest. Just feeling that gentle pull into the belly. It's not about that burn at this stage, but more about your subtle activation, engaging those deep abdominals. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. From there, just let the feet come back onto the floor underneath the sit bones. Take a big breath in. Let those arms go a little bit further back if you can into your stretch. Keep the ribs down. As you exhale, reach those arms all the way over, forward. As they reach forward, lift the head and the chest and just pause here in that curl up. So imagine you're trying to reach your fingers towards your lower legs or towards your heels, really reaching through, abs pulling in. On the next inhale, roll the spine all the way back down and take the arms back into your stretch, remembering to keep those ribs engaged. And exhale, up and over, reaching through, lift from the belly. Inhale, lower. We're going to just do a couple of more like this and then take it into a hold. It's going to get a little bit more spicy as we work through this one. But we should feel like those abs are waking up now. So let's do one more. Good, lift and hold. But from here, just taking the hands to the back of the head, we can just let the head relax into the hands now and scoot the legs up to a tabletop position. Lower back stays pressing down. From here, inhale, stretch the legs away. Exhale, pull them in. Let's do one more here. Inhale away, reach through the heels. Exhale, draw in, and then lower down. So we're going to do that for a few reps, going all the way up. Reaching the legs away for 2. Keep the lower back imprinting. Abs stretching on, and then lower. If you're finding that double leg stretch to be too difficult, you can take one leg away pull it back in, the other leg, and then lower all the way back down. Let's go for a few more here, taking whatever option is suitable for you today. Nice work. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower all the way back down. Hug your knees into your chest. And just take a little stretch by rolling forwards and backwards or side to side. Lovely job. From there, place your feet back down onto the mat below you, but have your heels together and your toes. Actually, let's have the feet flat on the floor for this, but you're going to be in a V shape with your feet. So your heels together, toes turning slightly out. Bring your arms nice and heavy down to your mat next to you. Just bring awareness to your lower back. We should feel like this space is nice and warm now. So take that breath, and as you exhale, imprint the spine again. So hollow the belly, scoop the pelvis. And then continue to roll the hips up with the spine all the way into that bridge, pressing the heels down, pulling those knees fairly wide to activate those glutes. At the top of your bridge, make sure the shoulders are back, the abs are still pulling in, so we haven't just released and gone into that hyperextension. Take a breath again, and as you exhale again, roll the spine all the way back down, vertebra by vertebra. Let's go for a few reps here. Exhale, roll it up, finding that space in the back as you come up, engaging the front body and the glutes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, good. Last one, we kind of come all the way up from here. Hold. Now reach the arms back over the chest, the palms turning in towards each other. With the arms lifted, it's a little bit harder. We have to work all the way through those legs, not just pressing the arms down. From there, butterfly the knees, pulling them in and out. Find those inner thighs. Each time you pull the knees wide, tuck the tailbone and really squeeze the butt, driving the hips up. Hammies feel it, glutes feel it, inner thighs as well. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Hold the knees wide, raise your heels off the floor, squeezing them together as you lift. And then lower and lift. Heels go up and down. Last few reps. Feel those glutes for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Roll the spine all the way back onto the mat. Let your knees fall out wide, the soles of the feet together. And just take a few stretching movements here, rocking side to side. Deep breaths. Okay, from there, pull the knees together. Hold on to the back of your thighs. Roll all the way back up so that we are sitting on the mat. We're going to come into a bit of stretching out. So feet flexed, feet a little bit wider than hip width, arms reaching forward, grow tall. From here, we're going to start with a roll back. So really try and extend those legs as much as you can. Find that length first. As you exhale, scoop those lower abs and just roll back about halfway. So to a point where you feel that those abs are engaged. You shouldn't feel like you're going to fall back and your feet should not have lifted up. So keep those feet heavy. From there, take another breath. As you exhale, pull those abs hard. Draw forward into that stretch. Reaching. Tap the hands down. Reach them up. And then roll all the way back up tall. Again, exhale, scoop the abs. Roll back. Inhale. Exhale, shoot forward. Rounding the spine, stretch. Inhale, find length through the spine. Lift the chest, lift the arms, and then roll it all the way back in. Exhale, scoop. Flex the feet, reach through the heels. Feel the space between the shoulder blades engage as you go for that big extension. Really find length as you lift the arms and chest. Let's do one more here. Great job. Reaching all the way tall now. Bring the hands interlaced to the back of the head, and we're into our twists. So take the breath first, and as you exhale, turn the chest to one side. Keep your hips steady. Inhale, come back to center, and exhale the other way. Keep that going. Exhale as you twist. Narrow the waistline. Feel those obliques work. Let's go 5, 4, 3, 2. Come back to center. From there, close the feet together. Take hold of the back of your knees, bending the legs. We're coming all the way back down onto the floor. When you come down, hug your left knee into your chest, holding the left hand to the outside, the right hand to the inside. Float your right leg, just hovering it off the floor. And bring yourself up into your curl up, lower back pressing down, making sure you're lifting from the belly, not just gripping on with the arms. Big breath in, and as you exhale, switch the legs. And switch into your single leg stretch. Try to hug the knee in tight, use those abs. Okay, let's go 5, 4, 3, 2, pause. Hands to the back of the head. Turn the chest, opposite elbow to knee. Big breath in and switch. Exhale. And switch into your crossovers now. Try to keep your knee aligned with your hip. Get the elbow rotating round to encourage that thoracic twist. Obliques are feeling it. Let's go. Last 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hug the knees in. Take a stretch. Lovely job. Okay, last bit of work here. We are working into the glutes. So lie yourself onto your left-hand side. Yeah. So lie down onto your left. Let your head rest down onto your arm. Shuffle your bum back to the edge of the mat and bring your bottom leg to slightly bend up in front. Your top leg reaching away. So find length through the right side, lifting the waistline gently away from the floor, really long. From there, let's start with a little pulse. We should have the hips stacked up. So in this position, if you're rolling the hip back in any way, you're going to feel the hip flexor and possibly the back as well. So just make sure those hips are stacked and we're really long. If you're letting that hip hike up again, you're going to feel that back start to fire. So we're trying to find our glute here, building up that fire into the right side. Doesn't have to be a big movement, really small, just working from the hip line. Here for 5, 4, 3, 2. On the last one, pause and sweep the foot forward and back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Again here, you're working the leg in isolation from the rest of the body. So the leg moves, everything else stays still. Visualize that thigh bone just moving in the hip socket. Should start to feel some fire building into that right side now. We're not going to stay too long here, guys, so try to stay up in that movement if you can. Really good for the hips and for the lower back, strengthening up those hip stabilizers. Let's go here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Pull that foot forward, turn the toe down, and let's go lifting up and down. Keep that leg super long. Final 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Lower it down. Let's go. We're going to go straight onto the other side here. So bring yourself up, swing yourself around, and come to the other side. Resting the arm down, shuffle your bum back, bottom legs to slightly bend and the top leg reaching away. Waistline lifting. When you're ready, start that little pulse. You can even bring your hand underneath your waist. That's a good way to measure if there's any movement through the torso. Now with this side, you might feel that the other side, the side that we've just worked, is still going to be active here and working to stabilize the hips. So don't be alarmed if you feel the bottom as well. Reach through the heel, find that length through the leg. Here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, pause, forward kick. Inhale forward, exhale back. Keep that leg up in line with your hip. Toes and knee pointing forward. Move that leg in the hip joint. Good work, guys. Last couple. Let's go. Big push now. Feeling that fire. Got those pulses to finish. Let's keep moving here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Pull the leg forward. Toes turned down. Let's go. Lift it. Keep that leg really long. Reach through that heel. Turn it down for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, and rest it there, guys. Both glutes are feeling it now. Let's just finish rolling onto the front. From there, just point the toes, take the feet to either side of the mat so they're fairly wide. Wrap your glutes around your sit bones so your bum's switching on. Your tummy is pulling gently up away from the floor. Then take your hands to your side, just outside the shoulder. Elbows down. Look down towards the mat, lengthening the neck, shoulders away from the ears. As you inhale now, elevate the head and the chest into your upper back extension and hold in that position. Think about pulling your shoulder blades together and down. Pressing your elbows into the floor will help you with this. Just take a few seconds here to find that length and height. And then on your next exhale, lower the chest. And repeat. Inhale, grow tall and lift. Shoulders down, elbows pressing gently into the floor. And lower. Try to avoid looking forward here. So we want to find as much length through the back of the neck without letting the head drop down. So really trying to keep alignment from the crown of the head all the way down into the spine. If you feel that this is quite okay and you want to progress, making it a little bit harder, you could take the hands just to floating the arms away from the floor, but staying high in that curl. As long as you're not feeling any excessive pressure or work into the lower back, you should be getting it into the space between the shoulder blades. So those muscles that help open the chest and reduce that hunched over posture. And this is the last bit of work for today, guys. So let's finish strong. Let's go 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Last one. Let's lift up, hold. If it's available to you, take those hands away for that final bit of holding. Elbows slightly lower than the hands. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower it down. Push yourself all the way up. Send your bum back towards your hips. Into your shell stretch. Bum down, chest down, arms reaching forward. Really deep in your breathing now. So as you breathe in, try to take that air down into the bottom of the pelvis, opening up through the pelvic floor, letting it lengthen and relax. And then exhale, just melt down and release tension. Good. From there, bring yourselves back up and give yourselves a little pat on the back, guys, because that is us finished for today. So thank you so much for everybody that joined me on YouTube and on Instagram. I will be back next week. If you have any questions or feedback, just please give us a shout. Let us know on Trainerfy on our website. But otherwise, have a great week, guys. Thank you so much.